Are your legs feeling weaker? Is climbing stairs becoming more difficult? If so, don't ignore these signs. Today, I'm going to show you how small changes in your diet can strengthen your legs and give you more energy, even in your golden years. What many people don't realize is that the strength of our legs doesn't depend solely on physical exercise or an active lifestyle. What you put on your plate can make all the difference. Certain vitamins and minerals are essential for maintaining strong muscles, healthy joints, and efficient circulation. And the best part? You don't need fancy diets or drastic changes to feel the difference. Small adjustments in your diet can bring impressive benefits, making your legs firmer, less achy, and more prepared to keep up with your daily rhythm. Throughout this video, you'll discover 7 essential vitamins that can transform the health of your legs. Now, pay attention. I'm about to reveal one of the most overlooked vitamins, and it can make all the difference for the health of your legs. Few people talk about it. Want to find out what it is? Then stay with me. This vitamin will be the first on our list, and its benefits go far beyond what you might imagine. But before we dive into the details, let's talk about one of the biggest misconceptions surrounding leg health in old age. If you've ever heard someone say that losing strength is inevitable as you age, know that this is only half true. Yes, the body undergoes natural changes with age, but this does not mean you're doomed to weakness and pain. What really happens is that many people fail to provide their bodies with the necessary nutrients to keep muscles active and bones strong. It's like trying to drive a car without fueling it properly. It might keep going for a while, but eventually it will start to fail and lose power. The same happens to your body. Now, think about this. Do you know someone who complains of tired legs, numbness, or even frequent falls? This doesn't happen out of nowhere. Often, the problem lies in diet. Nutritional deficiencies accumulate over time, and one day the symptoms appear. But the good news is that this can be prevented. And that's exactly what we're going to explore here. You don't have to wait until you feel pain to take action. On the contrary, by understanding which nutrients your body truly needs and how to get them in a practical way, you can strengthen your legs and ensure an active life for many years. So, if you want to know which 7 vitamins can transform your health and ensure that your legs remain strong and stable even after 70, 80, or 90 years old, stay with me. You might be surprised by the difference this information can make in your life. Vitamin 1. The new powerhouse vitamin coenzyme. Q10 is a powerful antioxidant that works in the mitochondria, the tiny powerhouses of your cells. Over time, the body reduces its production of this coenzyme, which can lead to muscle fatigue, frequent cramps, and difficulty climbing stairs or walking for long periods. The good news: you can replenish CoQ10 naturally and strengthen your legs with simple foods, and I'll tell you which ones. But here's the good news. You can replenish CoQ10 through diet and small changes in your daily routine. Foods like red meat, fish, especially sardines, mackerel, and tuna, nuts, and seeds, are rich in this coenzyme. Additionally, some vegetable oils and leafy greens also contain small amounts of this nutrient. Now, here's an important detail. If you want to ensure a real impact on the health of your legs, a simple habit can help. Just 1 teaspoon of wheat germ oil a day can provide a significant dose of CoQ10, helping your muscles produce more energy and improving blood circulation. This is especially useful for those who feel their legs tired at the end of the day or notice they're getting weaker over time. In addition to its direct impact on muscle energy, coenzyme Q10 also plays a crucial role in heart health. After all, a strong and efficient heart means better blood circulation to the leg muscles, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients reach where they're needed. Many seniors who suffer from poor circulation report that, by increasing their CoQ10 levels, they feel a significant improvement in leg strength and even a reduction in swelling in the ankles and feet. If you've ever felt that after walking, for a while your legs start to feel heavy or numb, this could be linked to a deficiency of this coenzyme. And the most impressive part? Many people who started including CoQ10-rich foods or supplements reported feeling a difference in just a few weeks. More energy, fewer cramps, and faster muscle recovery after physical activities, or even after a simple day of household chores. So, the next time you think about strengthening your legs, don't forget about coenzyme Q10. This often overlooked nutrient can be a real game changer for those who want to maintain mobility and strength as the years go by. There's also another vitamin that regulates blood sugar, reducing sugar cravings and boosting energy, which many people with type 1 and type 2 diabetes are getting incredible results from. But I'll explain that in the pinned comment. And that was just the first of the 7 vitamins that can transform your health. Now tell me, have you ever experienced unexpected cramps? Heavy legs at the end of the day? What I'm about to tell you next could be the solution to this problem. And few people know about it. Stay with me, because this information could change your quality of life. Vitamin 2. Magnesium, the muscle relaxation mineral. If you've ever experienced sudden cramps, especially at night, or that uncomfortable feeling of heavy legs at the end of the day, your body might be asking for more magnesium. This mineral is a true ally for muscle health, blood circulation, and even the prevention of pain and fatigue in the legs. Magnesium is essential for over 300 functions in the body, but when it comes to leg strength, its role stands out in muscle contraction and relaxation. Without enough magnesium, your muscles may contract involuntarily, causing cramps or remain tense for too long, leading to that feeling of tiredness and heaviness in the legs. Additionally, magnesium contributes to good circulation, ensuring that muscles receive enough oxygen and nutrients to function properly. As the years go by, the body can lose magnesium more quickly, especially if there's a high intake of processed foods, excessive coffee consumption, or ongoing stress, factors that reduce the levels of this mineral in the body. The problem is that many people don't even notice this deficiency until symptoms appear, such as leg weakness, tingling, and even difficulty sleeping due to muscle spasms. Now, here's the most important part. How can you ensure your body gets the necessary amount of magnesium every day? The answer lies in your diet. Foods rich in magnesium include spinach, avocado, nuts, pumpkin seeds, and almonds. But if you want a simple and effective way to increase your daily intake of this mineral, here's a practical tip. 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds a day can provide an excellent dose of magnesium, helping to reduce cramps and improve leg strength. In addition to its muscle benefits, magnesium also plays an important role in stress control and sleep quality. If you've noticed that your legs feel restless or tense before bed, it could be a sign that your magnesium levels are low. This mineral helps muscles relax and reduces the production of stress-related hormones, improving rest and promoting deeper sleep. Another advantage many people notice when increasing their magnesium intake is improved muscle recovery. If a walk or an active day used to leave your legs sore, adequate magnesium can speed up muscle regeneration, reducing pain and inflammation. The most interesting part is that many people who start consuming more magnesium notice the effects quickly. In just a few days, they report fewer cramps, lighter legs, and even more energy to move around. So, if you want to keep your legs strong, agile, and pain-free, magnesium should be one of your main allies. Small adjustments in your diet can make a big difference in your quality of life and the health of your muscles. And now that we've talked about the importance of magnesium, in the next section, we'll explore one of the most essential nutrients for bone and muscle health, vitamin D. Stay with me, because this information could change your perspective on how to keep your legs strong and healthy over the years. Vitamin 3. Vitamin D, the foundation for strong bones and muscles. If there's one vitamin we can call the foundation for strong bones and muscles, it's vitamin D. Many people associate it only with bone health, but its impact goes far beyond that. For those who want to keep their legs strong, agile, and resilient throughout life, vitamin D deficiency can be a major obstacle. As the years go by, it's common for bones to become more fragile and muscles to lose mass. But do you know what few people realize? A lack of vitamin D can accelerate this process. It's essential for the absorption of calcium and phosphorus, two minerals that strengthen bones and ensure muscles function properly. Without it, calcium isn't absorbed efficiently, which can lead to weakened bones, joint pain, and even a higher risk of falls. Now, think about this. Have you ever felt your legs getting weaker, less stable, or noticed that they tire more quickly than before? It could be that your vitamin D levels are low. Research shows that a deficiency in this vitamin is directly linked to a higher risk of falls and fractures in seniors. This happens because, in addition to strengthening bones, vitamin D also improves muscle strength and coordination, ensuring better balance and endurance. But if this vitamin is so essential, why do so many people have a deficiency? The answer lies in lack of sun exposure. The primary natural source of vitamin D doesn't come from food, but from sunlight. When your skin is exposed to sunlight, your body produces vitamin D naturally. However, with modern lifestyles, many people spend most of their time indoors or use sunscreen all the time, reducing this production. Additionally, as we age, the skin becomes less efficient at synthesizing this vitamin, further increasing the need to obtain it through diet. So, how can you ensure a good amount of vitamin D? Ideally, you should get at least 15 to 20 minutes of sun daily, preferably during times when the sun isn't too strong, like early morning or late afternoon. But if sun exposure isn't enough, there are some dietary sources that can help. Fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and tuna, as well as egg yolks, mushrooms, and fortified dairy products. Now, here's a practical tip for those who want to increase their vitamin D levels in a simple way. 1 teaspoon of cod liver oil a day can provide a powerful dose of this nutrient. This simple habit can make a big difference in calcium absorption and muscle strength, helping to keep your legs firm and resilient. Many people who started paying attention to their vitamin D intake reported feeling a significant improvement in energy, muscle strength, and even a reduction in leg pain. Additionally, this vitamin also helps regulate mood and supports the immune system, providing benefits that go beyond mobility. So, if you want to keep your legs strong and avoid bone problems in the future, vitamin D should always be part of your routine. Small changes, like getting more sun and including foods rich in this nutrient, can make all the difference. And now that we've talked about the importance of vitamin D, in the next section we'll explore another essential nutrient for leg health, vitamin B12, crucial for nerve protection and blood circulation. Stay with me to discover how this vitamin can prevent numbness, weakness, and even boost your energy. Vitamin 4. Vitamin B12, nerve protection and circulation. Have you ever felt numbness in your legs, tingling, or that sensation that your muscles are weaker and less controlled? Often, these symptoms are ignored or attributed to natural aging. But the truth is that they could indicate vitamin B12 deficiency. Vitamin B12 plays a crucial role in protecting the nervous system and blood circulation, ensuring that the nerves in your legs function properly and that your muscles receive adequate oxygen and nutrients. Without this vitamin, communication between the brain and legs can be compromised, resulting in muscle weakness, loss of balance, and even difficulty walking. What makes vitamin B12 even more important for seniors is that, as the years go by, the body becomes less efficient at absorbing it, especially if there are digestive issues or prolonged use of certain medications. Additionally, many people reduce their intake of B12-rich foods, like meat and dairy, without realizing that this can lead to a severe deficiency. One of the most common signs of B12 deficiency is the feeling of tingling or numbness in the feet and legs. This happens because this vitamin is essential for maintaining the health of myelin, the protective layer around nerves. Without enough B12, nerves become more vulnerable to damage, resulting in that uncomfortable sensation that can progress to more serious issues, like loss of sensation and difficulty walking. Additionally, vitamin B12 is crucial for red blood cell production, which is responsible for transporting oxygen to the muscles. When B12 levels are low, the body can suffer from anemia, leading to fatigue, lack of energy, and leg weakness. Have you ever noticed that some days your legs feel much heavier and more tired, even without intense physical activity? This could be a clear sign that your body needs more B12. Now, the question is, how can you ensure you're getting enough vitamin B12? The best natural sources of this nutrient include meat, fish, eggs, and dairy. But if you're looking for a more practical and efficient way to ensure adequate daily intake, here's a simple tip. 1 teaspoon of nutritional yeast per day can meet your B12 needs in a tasty and easy-to-include way. This ingredient can be sprinkled on soups, salads, or even smoothies, helping to keep your nervous system protected and your muscles strong. Many people who increased their B12 intake noticed a significant improvement in energy, balance, and a reduction in that uncomfortable feeling of weak and unstable legs. In just a few days, it's possible to feel a clear difference in your ability to walk and perform daily activities without excessive fatigue. So, if you want to keep your legs strong and healthy for many years, vitamin B12 should be one of your main allies. Small adjustments in your diet can help prevent future problems and ensure that your nerves and muscles continue to function efficiently. And now that we've talked about the importance of vitamin B12, in the next section, we'll explore an essential nutrient that helps calcium go to the right places, strengthening your legs and preventing joint pain: vitamin K2. Stay with me to discover how this vitamin can transform your bone health and prevent future complications. Vitamin 5. Vitamin K2. The calcium guardian. You've probably heard that calcium is essential for keeping bones strong, right? But what many people don't know is that for calcium to actually go to your bones and not accumulate in unwanted places like arteries and joints, vitamin K2 is crucial. Vitamin K2 is one of the most underrated nutrients when it comes to bone health and muscle strength. While vitamin D helps the body absorb calcium from food, it's vitamin K2 that directs that calcium to the bones, preventing it from being deposited in artery walls or joints. Without enough vitamin K2, calcium can end up in the wrong places, increasing the risk of arterial calcification, joint pain, and even bone fractures. Now, think about this. Have you ever felt joint pain or stiffness while walking? Many people believe this is a normal sign of aging, but in many cases it could be a sign that calcium isn't being used properly by the body. This can result in fragile bones and stiff joints, increasing the risk of falls and injuries. The good news is that ensuring adequate vitamin K2 intake can prevent these problems and improve your leg strength. Research shows that this vitamin not only helps strengthen bones, but can also reduce joint pain, improve mobility, and even help prevent osteoporosis. So, where can you find vitamin K2 in your diet? Unlike vitamin K1, which is found in leafy greens, K2 is found in fermented foods, such as natto, fermented soybeans, aged cheeses, eggs, grass-fed butter, and animal liver. Unfortunately, the modern diet contains very little vitamin K2, which explains why so many people suffer from bone and joint issues in their later years. Now, here's a simple and practical tip to ensure a good intake of vitamin K2. 1 teaspoon of grass-fed butter or ghee per day can provide an effective dose of this vitamin. This helps calcium bind to your bones, making them stronger and more resilient, while also improving joint lubrication, reducing pain and inflammation. Another interesting detail about vitamin K2 is that it works in tandem with vitamin D. In other words, if you're already consuming vitamin D to strengthen your bones but aren't ensuring a good intake of K2, the calcium may not be used optimally. That's why it's essential to maintain a balance between these two nutrients. Many people who started including more vitamin K2 sources in their diet reported a significant improvement in mobility, reduced leg pain, and even better balance. After all, stronger bones mean a lower risk of falls and a greater ability to move without discomfort. So, if you want to keep your legs strong and healthy for many years, don't underestimate the power of vitamin K2. Small changes in your diet can make a big difference in preventing osteoporosis, joint health, and walking stability. And now that we've talked about vitamin K2, in the next section we'll explore an essential nutrient that helps fight inflammation, improve muscle recovery, and keep joints healthy. Vitamin C. Stay with me to discover how this vitamin can protect your legs from pain and premature wear. Vitamin 6. Vitamin C. Protection against inflammation and pain. If you've ever felt joint pain, stiffness when getting up, or slow recovery after walks or light exercise, these could be signs of inflammation in your body. The good news is that there's a powerful vitamin that can help combat these issues and keep your legs healthy for many years. Vitamin C. Many people associate vitamin C only with boosting the immune system, but its impact on muscle and joint health is equally important. This vitamin plays a key role in collagen production, the protein responsible for keeping tendons, ligaments, cartilage, and muscles strong and resilient. As we age, natural collagen production decreases, which can result in more fragile joints, leg pain, and a higher risk of injuries. Now, think about this. Have you noticed that, after a long day of activities, your legs take longer to recover? This could be a sign that your body has insufficient levels of vitamin C, which makes muscle regeneration harder and increases inflammatory processes. Additionally, vitamin C is one of the body's most potent antioxidants, helping to reduce inflammation that can cause pain and discomfort in the legs. Chronic inflammation can affect joints and even contribute to cartilage wear, leading to conditions like osteoarthritis. By consuming adequate amounts of vitamin C, you help protect your joints and keep your legs functioning without pain. Now, how can you ensure you're getting enough vitamin C in your daily life? The best natural sources of this nutrient include oranges, strawberries, kiwi, acerola, red bell peppers, and lemons. But if you want a practical and highly effective way to ensure a potent dose of vitamin C, here's a simple tip. 1 teaspoon of acerola powder per day can provide a high amount of vitamin C, helping with collagen production and protection against inflammation. Another interesting benefit of vitamin C is that it also improves iron absorption, a mineral essential for keeping your leg muscles well oxygenated and energized. This means that, in addition to strengthening your joints, vitamin C can help reduce fatigue and that heavy leg sensation, especially for those who suffer from anemia or poor circulation. Many people who increased their vitamin C intake noticed an improvement in flexibility, muscle endurance, and reduced pain and inflammation. After all, the stronger and healthier your ligaments and cartilage are, the less impact your legs will suffer in daily life. So, if you want to avoid pain, improve muscle recovery, and keep your legs agile and healthy, vitamin C needs to be part of your daily diet. Small adjustments, like including more fruits rich in this nutrient or adding a teaspoon of acerola powder to your juice or water, can make a huge difference in your mobility and quality of life. And now that we've talked about vitamin C, in the next section we'll explore an essential nutrient to ensure blood flows properly to your legs, preventing swelling, numbness, and that heavy leg sensation. Vitamin E. Stay with me to discover how this vitamin can improve circulation and keep your legs full of energy. Vitamin 7. Vitamin E, the secret to good circulation. If your legs often feel heavy, swollen, or even tingly after sitting or standing for a while, it could be a sign that your circulation isn't working as it should. And this is where one of the most important nutrients for ensuring your blood flows properly and delivers oxygen and nutrients to your muscles and joints comes in: vitamin E. Vitamin E acts as a powerful antioxidant, helping to keep blood vessels healthy and flexible. This is essential for ensuring blood flows freely through your legs, preventing issues like varicose veins, swelling, and that uncomfortable tingling sensation. When blood circulation is compromised, the muscles in your legs don't receive enough oxygen, which can result in fatigue, weakness, and even cramps. Now, think about this. Have you ever felt that after a more intense day or spending too much time sitting still, your legs feel more tired than usual? This could be a sign that your circulation needs a boost, and vitamin E could be the key to that. In addition to improving blood flow, vitamin E also protects muscle cells from oxidative damage, slowing down aging and reducing inflammation. This means that by ensuring a good intake of this nutrient, you not only improve circulation in your legs, but also protect your muscles from premature wear. But where can you find vitamin E in your diet? Some of the best sources include nuts, almonds, sunflower seeds, avocado, olive oil, and cold-pressed vegetable oils. However, if you want a practical and efficient way to increase your daily intake, here's a simple tip. 1 teaspoon of wheat germ oil per day can provide a potent dose of vitamin E, helping to improve circulation and reduce that heavy leg sensation. Another interesting benefit of vitamin E is its anti-inflammatory action. If you suffer from frequent muscle or joint pain, this vitamin can help reduce inflammation, making movement smoother and less painful. Additionally, it contributes to preventing blood clots, reducing the risk of thrombosis and other circulation issues common in seniors. Many people who started consuming more vitamin E noticed a significant difference in the lightness and endurance of their legs. They report less swelling, more energy for walking, and even an improvement in skin appearance, as this vitamin also contributes to cell regeneration and natural hydration. So, if you want to ensure your legs feel light, full of energy, and with efficient circulation, don't overlook the importance of vitamin E. Small adjustments in your diet, like adding more nuts and seeds or consuming 1 teaspoon of wheat germ oil daily, can make a huge difference in your mobility and the health of your muscles and joints. And now that we've explored all 7 essential vitamins for keeping your legs strong and healthy, in the next section, we'll do a general recap and present practical strategies for incorporating these nutrients into your daily routine. Stay with me to discover how to apply all of this in a simple and effective way. Now that you know the keys to keeping your legs strong and healthy over the years, it's time to take the next step. What you do with this information can determine the quality of your mobility and independence in the coming years. Many people go through life without realizing that small adjustments in their diet can prevent pain, fatigue, and even more serious issues like falls and movement limitations. But now you have this knowledge, and you can use it to your advantage. The big secret to an active and healthy life in your golden years isn't in miracle solutions or expensive medications. It's in consistency. What you do every day matters much more than any extreme, temporary change. Incorporating the right nutrients into your routine, prioritizing natural foods, and paying attention to what your body is telling you are simple but powerful habits that make all the difference in the long run. And maybe you're wondering, where do I start? The first step is to observe your diet and identify what can be adjusted. Perhaps you'll notice that you haven't been consuming enough foods rich in some of these essential nutrients, or that your diet is too focused on processed foods, leaving out the natural foods that truly nourish your muscles and joints. Small daily swaps can bring surprising results. Another important strategy is to create easy-to-follow habits. If the idea of overhauling your entire diet at once seems daunting, start with small actions. Choose one food rich in one of the nutrients we've discussed and add it to your routine. 1 teaspoon of a nutritious oil, a handful of seeds, or a bit more sun exposure can be enough to start feeling the difference. And remember, diet is just one part of the process. Staying active, even with light walks, stretches, or simple exercises, is essential to maximize the benefits of these nutrients. Your muscles need stimulation to stay strong, and movement is one of the best allies for longevity. If you're already physically active, great. If not, this could be the perfect time to start. Additionally, it's essential to listen to your own body. If you often feel your legs tired, achy, or weak, don't ignore these signs. They could indicate that something is missing in your routine, and that a small adjustment could make all the difference. And now, I want to invite you to take it a step further. Think about what you've learned here, and choose one action you can start today. It could be adding a new food to your diet, setting aside time to move more, or even seeking more information on how to improve your nutrition. Don't forget to check the pinned comment to learn more. The important thing is to take action. If you know someone who could benefit from this information, share this content. Many people suffer from leg pain and weakness without realizing that the solution could be as simple as the foods they eat every day. Spreading this knowledge can help not only you but also friends, family, and anyone who wants to maintain their health and independence for longer. And finally, I want to hear from you. Which of these insights resonated most with you? Have you ever experienced any of these symptoms and realized they could be related to your diet? Leave a comment and share your experience. Your participation not only helps you solidify this knowledge, but can also inspire others to take better care of their health. The journey to stronger legs and a more active life starts now. And the best part, you have the power to transform your health with small daily changes. So, what will you do today to take that first step?